Welcome back, everybody, on this Thursday night. And here's the allergy forecast, of course, brought to you by Crow Equipment. But here's what I really want to show you. And this is what's going on here in the northern part of Illinois, where we're really starting to see some showers and thunderstorms fire up. And especially right along and through this region and through here, some pretty strong storms are beginning to develop. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not really concerned at this point about these storms making their way down here into the region during our overnight hours. It's not completely impossible that we could have a little bit of rain during the late overnight hours. But as far as these really strong storms, it looks to me like it's going to stay farther up to the north. We've got this cold front that still has to come in. And I do believe that we'll, over the next 24 to 48 hours, have the possibility of some thunderstorms around here. And so we'll continue to monitor this and keep the timing about that. But right now, there are no watches or warnings in effect for anywhere within the MyFox 10 viewing area. So now it's 71 degrees, Linton 75, Bloomington 67, and Vincennes 68, Robinson 67, and Casey 76, still 74 in Mattoon and 74 in Effingham. So it's warmer than it has been the past few nights. And not only that, the dew points are up to, well, 59 degrees, 64 in Linton, 62 in Robinson, 61 in Vincennes, 63 in Olney, and 64 in Flora, and 61 in Effingham. Wind, so we've got a little more of a wind than we had last night, 5 miles per hour. It's not a big wind, but it was a little breezy today, but the wind has settled down somewhat. So a 5 mile per hour breeze, 5 in Paris, 6 in Robinson, Vincennes 8, and Olney 7, and Flora 5, and Effingham 7. So we still have this southerly flow, which is injecting moisture into the atmosphere. So as this front gets closer to us, then we have the possibility of having that juice, if you will, to make storms as we get into the next 24 hours or maybe a little longer than that. Here's 7 o'clock in the morning. This is Mattoon, central part of Illinois. Then we go through the day. Here's noon tomorrow. And then we get into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Check this out. Here's 7 o'clock. We have a fairly large area of showers and thunder showers heading in, and this is 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And this is not great news for football games, but we'll continue to track this because it's not out of the question that this could slow down a little bit. It's happened before. I've seen it before. And so here's 1 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Then we get into the day on Saturday. Here's 11 o'clock on Saturday. Then that cold front goes through, and that clears out the air. We dry the air out, and then it gets cooler. So increasing clouds, maybe a slight chance of late rain. A 65-degree low for the overnight low tonight. Windy and warm tomorrow, scattered storms, a high tomorrow of 85. And then for tomorrow night, scattered storms, 68 for the overnight low. And then on Saturday, that cold front goes through. We'll get up to 76 on Saturday, but then that cold front goes through, and that drops the temperature to 49 degrees for an overnight low Saturday night. Sunday, partly cloudy, drier, 73, and temps in the 70s as we get into next week. Overnight lows will be in the upper 40s and the 50s.